Four, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranchin here, bringing on Starcraft commentary. This is going to be the losers match in Group H of round 32 of the Nate MSL. We're going to have Effort playing against Firefist on Fighting Spirit. Oh yeah, we're going to have Effort at the lower left-hand position as the red zerg, that is the 7 o'clock, and the lower right-hand position at the 5 o'clock. We're going to have the orange zerg Firefist, also known as Sense. Firefist. Seriously, the guy has one of the coolest. Seriously, I gotta say, just guy has one of the coolest nicknames ever. Sense is its own weird little thing that's kind of cool in a weird philosophical way, but just come on, it's Firefist. Firefist. Just too bad is, you know, imagine an MSL winner called Firefist. Firefist. Just damn. And up against, of course, meanwhile, is going to send, talking about Firefist, he's actually sending his Overlord in the correct position, so that is going to give him an earlier scout. Usually you don't send out a drone scout in ZVZ, you just send out the Overlord and hope they catch what your opponent is doing. He is facing off against Effort, and Effort has a penchant for being risky in ZVZ play. He's still a very, very good player, 64% win rate in ZVZ. He doesn't have a single matchup that's under, what was I going to say, the under 60% mark. Meanwhile, he's going to go for a overpull. So playing fairly safe, I commend him for that. On the opposite side, we're actually going to have Firefist playing not as safe. I think, no? Yes, okay, he's actually going to go for a 12 pull. Thank you, Lord. Thought it was going to, I think that might have even been an 11 pull, actually. But yeah, he's going to play a little bit more economically than Effort. Just a little bit. But yeah, Effort, skill-wise, Effort definitely has this matchup. 64%, and he just really unlucky to not have beaten Ruby, because if he had faced up against Jangby, I have no trouble believing he would have taken him out, because his ZVP is at 74%. It is insane. He hasn't even played 50 games ZVP, but he has only 9 losses in career official matches. It's nuts, really. Overlord's going to pass each other here. Effort's at least going to know where Firefist is, but Firefist is meanwhile going to have a scout inside of his base. Not actually sending out a drone to put out natural expansion. Effort not doing the same either, despite going for a 9 pull. Yeah, but just both players going for very quick layers. So we are most likely going to have some very quick mutas. I'm still wondering whether they're going to send some zerglings out there. Okay, let's see. No zerglings being produced whatsoever for Firefist. Meanwhile, Effort just produces 2. Second hatchery, production hatchery being put down by Firefist. He actually has a bunch of larvae. Okay, finally starting to produce something. At the very least, produce some. Come on, you can. If not zerglings, at least get some drones out there. But yeah, just gonna get that tech up. Gonna get those mutas out there. Basically, have one base. That's Firefist's plan. Effort meanwhile actually gonna stick 2 zerglings at his natural expansion while he moves out with 2 other zerglings inside the main. He might actually. Okay, it's Firefist has his own 2 zerglings up. I'm wondering whether Effort now, which is he has sent his other 2, is gonna be able to get by. At the very least, get the full scout in, spot what's going on. Is going to be pushed back. Probably not going to manage to do get any sort of drone kills, but at least going to get a scout in. Because Firefist in now building has 6 zerglings up at the moment. And keeping some of them in his base, most of them in his base, just 5 of them blocking the ramp and 1 chasing the other zergling down. Effort actually moving it with his own zerglings out. And getting his Spire up. I'm assuming I'm going to see a Spire from Firefist's coming up soon as well. Yeah, there we go. So both players just going to be, just going to be very muta heavy. And Effort, I'm wondering whether they're actually going to put down another hatchery at the natural expansion or at the main. He really needs another, because he's going to be outproduced early on if Firefist just allows. Yeah, he's going to put down his own natural. So at the very least, he's thinking a little bit more ahead. He's thinking more economical game. He's thinking about his second gas later on. But at least early on, Firefist, muta-wise, he is going to be able to outproduce him, I think. I'm not quite sure whether his hatchery, his natural expansion hatchery, even if it comes up before the Spire, it's not going to have enough larvae really to help him produce right at the second moment. While actually, I think Firefist has his own hatchery set up so that as soon as he has his minerals going, as soon as he has all of his as soon as the Spire comes up, he's going to have 6 larvae just waiting to pop mutalisks at the same time. I'm not quite sure whether he's going to have quite enough gas to do that, but if he didn't get speed for his zerglings, I think he might have enough. I'm not 100% sure on that. Effort just going to make that little circle outside the natural expansion. I think actually Firefist, if he wanted to, might be able to break out of the. But yeah, see, he's saving every single one of his larvae up for just as soon as that Spire pops. Effort Mimo sending out a drone towards the natural expansion, start mining there. And okay, okay, still he did not quite have the research to pop all 6 larvae at the same time in Mutalisk, but he did pop 4 to start off with, and another one. Actually moving out with his overlords a little bit, forcing Effort back a little bit, actually moving out with his own Zerglings. Neither player has Zergling speed, so they are just playing very tech. Effort, nice, gonna be able to get one Zergling just to surround, just gonna be able to get inside, into the base, and get the scouting. Gonna spot that Spar, is gonna know there are Mutalisk on his way. Didn't spot him, spots one single Muta, and Scourge also moving right towards his base. And I'm not quite sure how he is defensively, because Firefist seems to have his number here. Has only one single Muta out. Hoping he has some more coming up very soon, because his natural expansion is going to be very vulnerable. Just eggs popping right now. He really needs this. Firefist, I'm sorry, moving in with all of his Zerglings alongside. Some Mutas out for Effort. He's going to be forced to micro. He's got to have to micro against those Scourge. All those Scourge coming very close. Firefist is a lot more force out in the air. Really, oh man, Effort just being caught badly here. Not quite having enough forces. I think Muta number actually at this point a little bit equal. Those Scourge really helping Firefist out though. Not meant to do too much damage. Actually no to nice suspension, try to pick off some of those drones. Scourge coming in from both sides. Effort microing very well though against those Scourge. Managing to pick off those Mutalists and those Scourge. I'm not quite sure whether he has enough numbers of Mutalists though. He's going to be forced to micro around. Actually taking a lot of damage because Firefist still has a lot of forces. And he's losing all of his Mutals at this point. There's one single Scourge left. His Nash Bench is very vulnerable. One single Mutal is coming in to try to fight those off. He really needs to just hold off for as long as he can to try to get some production going. And more Mutals coming in. Scourge being microed. Firefist is doing a pretty good job. Still losing Mutalists though. I think Effort did have some Zerglings inside of Firefist's base meanwhile. And Firefist actually moving in with his own Zerglings. Just both player centers attract each other with those Zerglings. Firefist still managing to produce Mutalists at a very high rate. Effort just trying to get that, has gotten that second gas up, so that's been his advantage. He's going to be able to produce Muta at a higher number once that economy starts to kick in, but he really needs to hold back for as long as possible. He has a lot of Scourge up, so right now the plan is just to hold Firefist back, hold Firefist back, hold Firefist back for as long as humanly possible. And if he manages to hold him back for several more minutes, I think his gas production is going to kick in so that he's going to be able to outproduce Muta-wise. He's going to be able to have some random Scourge. Oh, God. Come on, Effort. Don't let those Scourge come in and kick your ass. Some Zerglings coming on the ground. I'm not quite sure whether he has enough ground defense. Some of the Scourge, a lot of his Scourge are going to hit the Mutalist, though, but he's not going to be forced to try to fight against these Zerglings that run right towards his Bane. Has absolutely no detection, no single Stalker colony, nothing at all. He might actually get his entire Spire picked off here. Zerglings are going to come in on all sides. Mutalist actually coming in for Firefist as well. And oh, man, Effort just does not have enough Zerglings on all sides. Drone being pulled off the line. No Zerglings for him to defend. No Stalker colonies. And oh my God, Effort is going to get knocked out of this tournament. Oh man, he's getting all of his drones killed. GG coming in from Effort. And Firefist moves on to the final match, and that was sloppy. God, Effort, man, what's wrong with you? Why? Why does this guy play so sloppy in these individual tournaments? Why? Oh, God. I am cursed to commentate nothing but upsets. Seriously, you guys. What the hell is wrong with all of you? I'm sick of these upsets. I want to see Effort play it in a best-of-5 against someone, preferably not a Zerg. I mean, come on. God. No, well. Cursed to watch an upset another day. So, Firefist is going to now face off against Ruby. We're going to see how that happens. So, GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Mech.